Howdy folks, Turbo here, and we're back to some more of the Abandoned Forest, and I went and spent some more money. I know, we were supposed to stop spending money and start making money, but in this case we have to spend money to make money. So I found this old beast for sale. Got it all washed up. This is an old Russian job here. Got it all washed up, it runs, and we're gonna go make lots of logs with it at some point. But first we have to get it over to the farm, which is going to be a challenge. I've got a pretty heavy duty trailer here, triple axle. It's about a ton, the machine here is about a ton less than the max weight for the trailer. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see if the 8530 is up to it. So let's head for the farm. May end up putting some more plates on the front, but we got a little bit of weight up front. You get all the flashy lights going. I know the 8530 can handle this no problem, you know, on flat terrain. It's the hills that are going to make or break us. So we'll see how she handles heading out of town here. Actually, before we get started, I'm going to set up my cruise control. Let's get this down to about a slow speed, and we'll have this be like a medium speed. There we go. And then road speed we're going to have down to about 18. There we go. That'll just help me regulate the speed a little better. Got some fairly high clearance here too. I'll have to watch going under the bridge out of town. Not sure if we're too tall or not. If we are, we'll have to fire the machine up and move the boom. Alright, 8530, let's head on up the hill. I don't have a lock script or anything on this trailer here, this Chieftain tri-axle. It's just whatever it's got stock. So if you're watching this, that means Farm Sim played nice and this thing didn't fall off the trailer. So hopefully you're watching this. Head on down the road. Probably should have hooked up the steering wheel. Makes it a lot easier to steer smoothly. Alright, let's ease on around the corner here. And we got to check this clearance down here. I didn't measure the clearance. There's no sign posted. Whee! Got good brakes here on the 8530. It looks like it's going to be pretty close. Let's get up here and take a look. Get the tractor under. How are we looking? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be close, isn't it? I don't think that's going to make it under there. That's not going to make her. Alright. I'm going to get this little beast fired up. And let's see, I'll turn this to the side. Extend the boom out. That should be plenty of clearance. Alright, let's ease under the bridges. Nice and slow. Pick our slow speed. Let's actually crank it down to about 3. We'll just ease on under the bridge here. Isn't transporting big loads fun? Alright, and we're out from under the bridge. Just get in the cab here. Spick around. Gotta get used to these controls. Bring that back down. About so. So this thing's a little beat up, but it's not in too bad a shape. And we continue our journey. Now we have another crossing after we get across this terrible bridge. We have another low point. The real test though is going to be the hills. So if we can't pull the hill, that's going to be a big problem. So we'll have to wait till wintertime and hope we get a good hard freeze for about a month and then take it across the ice. But then you have the problem of getting it to the ice, so I have to back around, try to get it turned around, come back to where we get on the ice. So it's a little bit of a gamble. But I'd like to get some trees down before harvest time if we can. And then we'll probably spend most of the winter logging. Make this thing pay for itself. I managed to get this old beast for about 50 grand, which is a little bit of a steal. But it's also in fairly rough shape. Okay, we're gonna ease across this bridge. Whoa, horsey. What am I stuck on here? Farm sim? What are you trying to do to me? Kind of strange geometry right there. A lot of times it'll just stop. Even though there's not really anything there to stop on. Kind of like that. It's just farm sim. I don't like the way that load's bouncing around, but we don't have a whole lot of choice here. Not sure why my tractor's sinking into the asphalt. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're sinking into the road. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some more weight. Let's get maximum weight up front. Yeah, that's really strange. Oh, and I ran into the bridge because I was concentrating on the ground. Well, we're just doing fantastic, aren't we? Right, let's get the boom arm out of the way. I don't know what's up. It's like the road's not even there. Who knows? This episode may not even air. It's weird stuff going on. Oh, we can actually... Oops. Shouldn't, in theory, be able to move that with the engine off. There we go. It's like it thinks the asphalt road is mud or something. I don't know. It's always something exciting with Farm Sim. Bring that back down. I think that's it for the low bridge moments. Let's see if we can continue our journey. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know if ground response got confused. It seems to be working like an asphalt road now. Something got confused back there and it thought the road was mud. But it looks like we're okay now. So we're going to carry on. Cross our fingers that this thing stays on the trailer. And we're going to try to crank this up to 18 here. Looking good. I don't really want to go too much quicker than that. So the real test is right over there. Those massive hills. That's where we're going to run into problems. We're going to give it a try. We got our horn ready. We mean business. I've got all, was it 2.8 tons, I think, up front there. I've got all the plates on the weight. Ease across this bridge. Well, we pulled that hill, and that's a, while it's short, that is a pretty decent little hill. But there's a really steep part up here. It's got me a little bit worried. So I need to go quick, but I don't want to go too quick across the bridge because of bouncing. Here goes nothing. And nailed it. What do you think, tractor? We're gonna do this? I was thinking about it. Uh-oh. Oh, we're still moving. Technically, we're still moving. Okay, now I think we're stopped. Not good. We almost made it to the top. Alright, what are our options here? Wow, Did they change the ground response mod? What's going on here? I'm like half sunk into the ground. Which is cool, but I've never seen that before. Yeah, we're like buried. That's interesting. We're not going to give up without a fight. can't really tell what's going on here. We're actually chewing up mud. I've never noticed that before. Interesting. We're just burying ourselves in the mud, though. That's the problem. Then we can't get any traction because we've dug our own hole. Let's try not aggressively spinning too much, but try to keep the power on. No, she's just having none of it. And we just dig into the ground. And I got started down the hill crooked, which is not good. Now we've bottomed out on the bridge. All right. Get any better traction off the road? Not particularly. Well, can we get back on the bridge? Maybe not. Kind of hung up. And we're stuck. This is new. I haven't ever noticed the tractor burying itself in the ground like that. That's cool. I like it, but... yeah, we bottomed out here on the bridge, so... we banged that pretty hard coming across. Going the other way, I would imagine. And here we are. Out of traction. And pretty much out of options. Oh, the trailer is holding the tractor up so it can't get any traction. Interesting. Well, let me try getting hooked back up at an angle here. Yep, she's just not having it. But we got enough momentum to get back onto the bridge. Alright, we're going to give it one more try. We're running close to 20 minutes here, so we're getting a little long on time, but I was kind of afraid this would happen with the hills. This trailer has almost no ground clearance at all. But let's give it a hell and see what happens. I want to get more of a run. How much of a run can I get on the bridge here? Pretty decent run. I'm gonna go for it. We pretty much just run out of gas right where we did before. And we just dig in. All right. Well, it ain't happening. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave here for a bit, and I'll be back. I'm going to try getting the just the trailer up to the top of the hill with the tractor, and then we'll drive the harvester itself up by itself. It's got a top speed of, like, I don't remember, 12 miles an hour or something like that. So I didn't want to drive it all the way, but we can drive it this little short distance. So I'll be back in a bit. Alright, we've got the tractor and trailer up at the top of the hill. Yeah, we're going to see if this beast will pull itself Come on, girl. It's a little reluctant sometimes to actually move. Kind of like what you'd expect from an old Russian beast like this. Should be able to just ride right over these holes here. Come on, girl. There you go. Come on. This old hydrostat drive has seen better days for sure. But hopefully it'll be enough to get some logs in. There we go. Now we're back on level ground. Try to fit between these boulders here. This thing's fairly wide. That's why I had to track down that special flatbed. That Chieftain triaxle's got extensions on the side you can add for wide loads such as these. And we gotta get around this corner. She's fairly responsive once you get moving. Just hope we can pull this hill. Not a terrible amount of power. I think she's rated for 240 horsepower. But that was probably in her prime. Who knows what it is now. But it runs. The hydraulic pump and all the hoses seem to be in fairly good shape. So I think she'll do all right. There is our trailer. I'm not sure I can do this from this view. I can't see my other track. Where's my other track? It's backed up here. Yeah, I can't really see what I'm doing. I'm way off center. If I had my track IR on, I could lean over and see what I was doing, but I don't have that hooked up. So we'll use the old cheat cam. There we go. I think that will do. Those raised up. And away we go. The journey continues. This is going to turn into a little bit of a long episode. Hope that's setting on there good enough. I've been trying to keep the episodes around 15 to 20 minutes, but sometimes we go longer. There's lots of adventure to be had. And it is always an adventure on this map. So I forgot to show you over there. I've got the water tank over there. Ooh boy, she's wanting to skid. Not good. But it gets a little less steep down here. Let's get some engine braking going for us. That just about pushed my tractor sideways and got away from me back there, coming over that steep part. How are we looking? Yeah. She's rocking and rolling, but so far it's still on the trailer. A little bit crooked. I may want to straighten that up. It behaved itself pretty well. Sitting on there crooked like that, it may take a notion to fall off. I'll tell you what, we're nice and flat right here. see if we can get that straightened up without tearing it up. That's not too bad. See if it'll ride that way. It seems to ride pretty well on this trailer. I don't know if I just got lucky the first time. We'll probably just stick to outside view, keep an eye on it. Ooh. Nice job. Forgot that rock hides in that bush. Way to pay attention there, driver. Now this thing's scooted way forward. Alright, now we gotta fix it. Let's turn it into a comedy. Ease her on back. We want most of the weight over the triaxle. We want some weight on the tongue. So other than hills, the only real obstacle we have left is the 90-degree turn up here. It's always a challenge with the trailer. Especially one as heavily loaded as this one. Uh-oh, we're hung up on the bridge. Wow. There we go. Pull, tractor, pull. Uh-oh. Really? Really, tractor? We may end up driving the harvester the rest of the way in. Yeah, she's just digging down. Can't hardly get a run at it. It's just digging a hole for itself. I think the ground's just a little too soft still. Plus these roads. Maybe it's a little more hard-packed off-road. Nope, she's having none of it. Alright. Well, we're going to lower the gates here. And we're going to drive. That's what we're going to have to do. We got it most of the way home. I think we'll have to drive it up. Probably across the bridge. I don't want to have to drive it all the way over to the far side of the farm. But I don't know, we're going to be able to pull this hill with it. So we've got to come across here, and then we can go up this way. We don't really have to go to the main farm. I fueled it up back in town. I don't think we'd be able to pull it this way on the trailer. It's really steep. See if we can get it up here to the logging road. Even then, who knows? Put the trailer legs back down. This is turning into a really long episode. Alright, now we take a run. Nice little jog. Yeah, there's no way it would pull it up this hill. The ground's just too soft. Got some rain in the forecast too, so we need to get it over there before the rain sets in. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the episode, yes, I did convert this to OMR, so it's all set up with more realistic. The stock mod, I think, is rated at like 316 horsepower, something like that. But from the real data I could find, 240 was a lot more realistic number. So that's what it's set up as. Oh boy. You have to dig deep, hydrostat. There you go. Keep climbing. So it's got a business end cam as well. This old beast. This is a great mod. Not so great of a horn. I'm really hoping we can pull it with the tractor, because we go a little bit faster with the tractor. We shall try. Uh-oh. Doesn't want to go up on the trailer. He says, nope. Don't really want to do it. Thought that was level enough, but apparently it's not. Let's see if we can drag the trailer forward a little bit. Try that. If not, heck, we'll just drive it over there, I guess. Yeah, she really just doesn't want to go. Claw our way through the bush. Alright, well, it looks like I'm going to drive this slow beast at least up the hill here. So I'm going to wrap it up. We've been going on here too long here for this episode, so we'll get this over there, and it looks like we're going to get some rain, but then I'm going to get started on some logging. So probably next episode we'll be getting some trees down, getting loaded up, and then getting transported over to town and make a little money. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and take care.